You think your life starts the moment you're born, right? But what if I told you that in both science and astrology, the answer isn't so simple? Why do astrologers use your birth time, not the time you were conceived, to make your chart? Why does 1 minute matter so much? Let's break it down logically, biologically, and astrologically. Science tells us life begins biologically when sperm meets egg. Heartbeat starts at around 5 to 6 weeks. Brain waves at 6 to 8 weeks. So why don't astrologers use that time? The confusion is real. People ask, my baby kicked in the womb, it was alive. So shouldn't the chart begin there? Logical doubt, but here's the key difference. Pregnancy is a shared biological system. The baby is connected to the mother's oxygen, blood, emotions, and hormones through the umbilical cord. It is not yet an independent system. That's where astrology and science agree on a crucial transition point. The moment a baby is born, takes that first breath, everything changes. In astrology, this moment determines three core things. 1. The ascendant, the sign rising on the eastern horizon. It defines the physical personality, body, identity. 2. The lunar position, the moon's exact location, showing the person's emotional framework and life cycle. 3. The life timer, a clock that begins ticking the moment you're born. Like pressing start on a stopwatch for your personal timeline. Without a starting moment, there is no chart. In biology, your first breath is one of the most profound transitions of life. Lungs activate, oxygen enters blood independently, pineal gland wakes up, regulates sleep cycles and circadian rhythm, hormonal independence begins, emotional signal shifts from shared to self. The umbilical cord is cut, symbolizing an energetic separation from the mother. You are no longer inside a system, you are a system. That's why astrology doesn't begin at conception, because your inner environment was still someone else's. Chart equals external sky plus internal ignition. Many wonder, does the mother's chart affect the baby? The answer is yes, during pregnancy only. Her health, emotions, nutrition, and stress all shape fetal development. But the natal chart of the baby only begins when the individual energy field activates at birth. Your chart equals your separate journey, not a borrowed one. That's why twins born minutes apart still show different lives, so the starting point matters. So, does your life begin at birth or before? Biologically, it begins in the womb. Astrologically, it begins when you take your first breath. That breath is not just a physical act, it's the first signal that you are here as a separate being, and the universe registers it. That 1 minute, it's everything. It decides your rising sign, your life path, your timing. Miss it and the blueprint shifts. Curious what your first breath says about you? Don't just believe, explore it. This isn't about fate, it's about pattern. Your pattern, your time, your sky. You may not remember your first breath, but the sky does, and in that moment, it began writing your journey.